Okay, so my last delivery was to a hospital, and which I'm cool with. I delivered to many a hospital. Here in San Antonio, we have a major medical complex. We call it the Med Center. Um, People from all around and even different cities have been flown in here, brought here for the facilities that we have. Regardless of that, the last delivery was for a patient of a particular hospital, um, and I've delivered to that hospital many times, among others. Normally, it's for staff and a few times for patients or family members, but it's always been meet at the door because they have to meet you at the lobby, right? And this delivery was not that. It was delivered to the room, which caught me off guard because on all the apps, you don't know where exactly you're delivering to until you start delivering, pretty much. I'm not going to get into the different adjectives or phrases on the different driver apps or whatnot. But so, anyways, I was given a room number, the patient's name, and deliver it to. And I'm all like, okay, this is different. And just delivered to this particular hospital last night. So, last night, it was the usual fare. Security guards, somebody comes to meet you at the lobby. Today it was not that. There wasn't the checkpoints. There wasn't the associate, whatever you want to call it. Uh, that was not there. And there's very specific instructions on which tower to go to, which room number it was, which person to ask for. So I tried to do that, and being the first time that has happened to me, I went up the wrong tower. So I had to go back down. And when I went back down, I was confronted by a security guard saying that I have to move my car and that I parked in the wrong place. And I explained to him, I said, I tried to park in the front, which I'm used to doing when I deliver here, but there was no parking spots. So I tried to park as far as way back from the shuttle service. He wasn't having it. Whatever. Didn't want to be confrontational. Just wanted to get this delivery done. Um, so, anyways, walk back to my car. Still haven't made my delivery. And orderly, nurse, CNA, not sure what he did, rushed up to my car just as I sat back down into it to move it. Um, Came up to me, told me the patient's name, told me the patient's room number, so I completed the delivery. So, all fine and dandy, all is good, right? Sounds like a decent delivery. The payout was $9.86 for 1.1 miles. Um, I could see why they tipped so much because it was going to a hospital. But the point I want to get to here in this last delivery is yesterday. There's still like the whole, you have to go through a checkpoint, you have to get your temp taken, and then you have to wait in the lobby for whomever placed that order. Today, none of that. I could like literally straight up walk to whichever elevator I wanted to, go up to whichever floor I wanted to without interruption. I think the only reason why I got interrupted is because I blocked the shuttle parking at the front of the hospital. Which, okay, fine. Faux pas on my part. I know better than that. But it seems like the paradigm has shifted back to pre-COVID conditions. So I'm looking for opinions on actually how to deal with this. I mean, I probably from the old dogs, I'm actually like looking for advice because I started this at the end of the pandemic. I started this doing these gig things last September 2021. So I'm used to all the protocols and restrictions, so on and so forth. But I mean, this was kind of a shock, kind of a surprise or whatnot. I mean, not in a bad way. I mean, my honest feeling was that the person that placed this order was placing it for their mom, aunt, sister, and wanted it to be a surprise. That's my honest impression of this order. But could I have handled it a little bit better? Yeah, I probably could have circled around like 3 or 4, maybe 5 more times. You know, because by the time I got walked back by security, there was plenty of parking for temporary drop-offs. But anyways, just want your opinion. I think pretty much all the restrictions during lockdown between last night deliveries and tonight's deliveries are pretty much gone. So I guess everybody's going back to being stupid. See you on the next one.